Greetings YouTubers and welcome to my 60th TTM video. For those that don't know what TTM is, it means through the mail. I send out autographs through the mail and hopefully get a response. Today I will also announce the giveaway of winner number 2, the box of Top Series 1 baseball cards. I haven't been able to get Series 2 yet. Rough around here. Just one TTM today. That took about a little over 2.5 months. I think the mail just got it lost, so that's one of the other reasons it took so long, because this guy's usually a pretty good signer. And give a couple shout-outs to start off with. And got the Canadian flags up in honor of Canada Day, so happy Canada Day to my friends up there in Canada. Hope you had a good one on this day. Let's start out with some shout-outs. Usually I like to do 4 first. Is Abes CardCollection. Move up a little there. Abes does a lot of TTMs. Got some good TTM returns as well, so check him out. Second is Alan's Cards. Alan and his daughter, they show off one of the best collections around of vintage cards. And I mean, they got quite the collection. So give him a look-see. Another great channel, TJMAC Vintage Cards. Terry there. Superb collection of cards. Always, like Alan's, has a great collection of cards to show. And enjoy seeing what he shows off. Currently, he's filling up a case with vintage hockey cards. Did Glenn Hall. Great goalie. You learn a lot from his channels as well on the players. It's just enormous wealth of knowledge there. So check him out. And last but not least is Oddball Cards. Oddball has a great channel. He lets me borrow his time machine every so often, and I meet up with him sometimes in the past or the future. It's good fun on his channel. Does a lot of rips, a lot of good humor in there. If you're new to the channel, he'll say stop and go somewhere else, but you don't, because it's just entertaining. So check out all those 4 channels. You'll really have a good time watching them. Alright, picked up 2 more cards from my vintage 56, or just vintage cards overall, but these are 56 cards. First is Johnny Padres, 1956, the year the Brooklyn Dodgers beat the New York Yankees. He was the big reason. He won the final game, and it's a nice 56 card there. And then got a Yankee, yes. Phil Rizzuto the Scooter, Hall of Famer. Like that card. This is a 4, but it looked great, and the price was great, so I'm not going to turn that down, so got 2 of them to add. Alright, now to the TTM, just one. It took about 2.5 months, came all the way from California, and that's NFL Hall of Famer, class of 97, Mr. Mike Haynes. Signed that goal line art card there for me. And signed a card here, Super Bowl Superman. I like my Super Bowl Superman cards. It was $20. I believe he charges 10 a piece, but it's worth it if you want to just get one. And he does sign them. He's fast. I think the mail it got held up somewhere. Large envelopes that didn't have really a postmark on it. But Mr. Mike Haynes, who was he? Well, I'll give you a little history of him. Michael James Haynes, Mike as he's known, born in Denison, Texas. Same place as President Eisenhower was born in Denison as well. Both of them grew up outside the state. And you got to wish Mike Haynes a happy birthday, because today, July 1st, is his birthday. Yes, same day as Canada Day. He's 68 years of age. He attended John Marshall High School in Los Angeles, California, where he was a member of the football team and a track and field team. He currently holds the long jump record at John Marshall High School. In his senior year, he played football, but he played both offense and defense. He was the quarterback on the football on the offensive side, and on the defensive side was the cornerback. John Marshall named the football stadium after him when he was inducted into the school's Hall of Fame in 1986. After high school, he went to East. Yes, East. Can't go west, really, because you go in the ocean unless you're going to Hawaii. But East. He went to Tempe, Arizona, and attended Arizona State University. He was 3 times an All-Western Athletic Conference player and 2 times All-American, playing under Mr. Frank Cush. Tough coach out there. John Elway never wanted to play with him. In the 1976 NFL Draft, he was selected in the first round with the 5th pick by the New England Patriots. And that was an expansion year draft because the Buccaneers and the Seahawks were both picking in that year's draft. So the number 1 pick went to the Tampa Bay Bucks, and they selected Leroy Selman of Oklahoma, who is a Hall of Famer. The 2nd pick went to Seattle. They picked defensive tackle Steve Niehaus out of the University of Notre Dame. 3rd pick went to the Saints. They picked Cal running back Chuck Muncie, who had a great NFL career. And the guy that was picked right ahead of him, number 4 by the Chargers out of Oklahoma, was Joe Washington. Little Joe, he had a great career as well in the NFL. About in the 7th round, Gary Fensick was picked, so that was quite a draft. All he did in his rookie year in the NFL was have 8 interceptions and had an AFC leading 608 yards on 45 punt returns. That year, Mike Haynes gave the New England Patriots their first ever touchdowns on punt returns in the entire franchise's history, which was about 16 years old at that point. They'd come around in the 1960s, the Boston Patriots. He did it with an 89-yard punt return for a touchdown, and then a 62-yard punt return for a touchdown. The Patriots that year went 11-3, had a good team. I believe Chuck Fairbanks was their head coach, former Oklahoma coach, and Mike was named the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. Now, he'd played out his contract with the Patriots, and the Patriots were having problems trying to re-sign him. And in November 1983, he joined the Raiders, who were in Los Angeles at the time, before they moved back to Oakland and then on to Las Vegas. The Patriots, in return, received the number 1 draft pick in 1984 and a number 2 draft pick in 1985. I think it was 84. Did they pick Irving Fryer as number 1? I'm not sure. I have to check that again. He would wind up teaming up with Lester Hayes to form one of the best cornerback tandems in the history of the NFL. Mike played the last 5 regular season games with the Raiders and in the playoffs. And in Super Bowl 18 in Tampa, Florida, they played the defending Super Bowl champ Washington, as they were known then, the Redskins. In that game, he had 1 pick, broke up 2 passes, and had 1 tackle. And the Raiders went on to win 38-9, defeating the defending champs. Now, Washington had beaten the Raiders earlier in the regular season, but Mike Haynes was not a member of the other Raiders. Washington GM Bobby Beathard said after the game that Mike Haynes tipped the balance in the Raiders' favor. So that's a big compliment. Mike's career went from 1976 to 89, playing with both the Patriots and the Raiders. He never got to play in Oakland, just L.A. As I said, in his career, he had 46 total interceptions for 688 yards and 5 touchdowns. He had 112 punt returns for 1,168 yards and 2 touchdowns. During his career, as I said, he was a member of the Super Bowl 18 champ Raiders. 9 times was a Pro Bowler, 2 times first team All-Pro, 6 times second team All-Pro, was the 1976 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. In 1984, he was the NFL Defensive Player of the Year. He is a member of the NFL's 75th Anniversary All-Time Team, the NFL's 100th Anniversary All-Time Team, the NFL's 1980s All-Decade Team. He's a member of the Patriots Hall of Fame, the College Football Hall of Fame, and the Pro Football Hall of Fame. In NFL Network, we're doing the top 100 greatest players of all time. Mike Haynes came in at number 49. Many football experts consider him to be one of the best, or the best overall cornerback in NFL history. So, thank you, Mr. Haynes. Again, about $10 a piece. He charges, but well worth it. Great TTMer, so I appreciate that. All right, now we get on to the giveaway. And again, it's for the box of Series 1, 2021 cards. I haven't been able to get Series 2 yet. The last contest was sponsored by Elvis and Roberto Clemente. Well, Elvis makes a return, as he did some shows in Canada a couple times. And Evel Knievel is going to be one of the sponsors as well. He did a jump in Canada before his Snake River Canyon jump. Was it the Canadian Exposition, I believe? Here's the box. And, excuse me, get my box here. I've used it on every drawing, and I'll continue to use it. Alright, let's get the names out. First name, Kansas's favorite sons, Alan Twitchell, Royals fan and AFL collector of cards. Has a great channel. Give him a check. And we got next Purciful. He's a supporter of the channel, so good luck to you. And one of the newer channels I've been subscribing to now is Have You Seen My Baseball? I haven't, but you got a great channel anyway. So fold you up and put you in there. And the next one is the man who's got one of the coolest channels around. He's overseas, but that doesn't matter. He's got his friends sometimes in the video. Mr. Greenlegs, Barbara Papa. Macho Man Savage does a good impression of the Macho Man. And loves his foil cards. And that's Freedom Sufferer Cards in the Netherlands. I'll fold him up. Check his channel out. Got great music as well. And another one, George's favorite son there. Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. Takes you on the hunt for cards. Rips cards. 3-pack Thursday tonight. Let me check. There's a fine gentleman. Big Mets fan. Mets rule. Danny. Does rips. TTMs. He's another great member of the community. Give him a look-see. And we got a young man from Florida. Liam. Junior Baseball Fanatic 12. It's great videos. His family fight night with his mom and his dad. Lots of fun. Give Liam a look-see. And we got an Oakland A's fan. Big time. Mr. Brandon Stebbins. You don't know him? You haven't been watching TTMs. Has a great channel. Lots of fun. Very nice gentleman. He's one of the guys I watch to really think about getting into TTMs. And up next, great Michael Jordan fan. Stir Fries Trio. Sterling. He's got a fine channel as well. Check him out. A great look at his Michael Jordan cards. And this guy down in Florida there, Mr. Lou Rock TV, Mr. Roberto Clemente fan. He is, and he's a Yankee fan too, so. Got a great channel, lots of fun as well. All these channels are fun. We got a gentleman out west in Washington State. Eddie's Baseball Autographs. It's TTMs. He has giveaways on his channel of cards he's gotten signed at the end of the month. Check out Eddie, Mariners fan. And a new channel I've subscribed to, they bust packs. Cash and Dad Pack Busters. There's another fun channel as well. So all these channels are fun. You really do have fun watching them. And this gentleman, Collectaholic, he has got just breaks all these cards. He's got quite the collection. Another channel where you have lots of fun. And here's another great channel, Shaw's Racing Collectibles, and they just don't do racing. Jeff out there, he and his family there, that's a good, another fun channel. These are all, as I said, fun, so check him out. We got a gentleman from North Carolina. He's an Orioles fan, former member of the U.S. Marine Corps. Thank you for your service. Autographs 2000, Scott. And he does breaks and TTMs. And here's another channel. Don't talk to robots. I don't. Took their advice. He had a great video with his trip through Chicago. So I lived there for a short time, so it was nice to see all Chicago. And gentlemen from up north, happy Canada Day to Sticks G. Corey. His breaks. Him and his son Seth, lots of fun. I learned a lot about hockey from him. He's among the hockey community I learned so much about. Alright, now I'll shake the box. Give it a good shake. Whoa. Alright. Put the old hand in. And the first name I will pull out is Autographs 2000. So congratulations, Scott. You are the winner of the box. Just shoot me your address. I had it, but if you could just send it to me so make sure I have it as well. But I'm sure I'll find it, but just please send it to me. I'll be glad to get that out to you. I hope everybody enjoyed. The next giveaway, next video will be the Dwight Gooden autograph card there. And that guy, Mr. Hazelton on the bottom. What is he? Duan Hazelton? Dwan Hazelton? Well, I know everybody's looking for the Dwight Gooden. So, it's alright, unless you're a big Devil Race fan. That's what the team the guy was on. But thank you. Congratulations again to Scott. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Leave a comment. I love comments. I try to get back to everyone as soon as I can. It's been a little crazy around here. And try to get back to them as best I can. But I will. Might take a little bit, but I'll get back to you. If you didn't like the video, I'm sorry. But hit the the subscribe button anyway. It don't cost nothing, and maybe somewhere down the line we'll have something you liked. Hit the bell too. You can get when I put out the videos. Trying to get out more as I can. And thank you all again. I hope everybody's doing well. Stay safe. Be kind to each other, one person at a time. Just pay it forward. And the world will be a better place. Tonight, we say goodnight to the 50th state, the last of the states. Shout out to Chad at Cool Plastics. Good night, Hawaii.